Biblical Hebrew Made Easy by Blair Casfeld. We'll be going through over 500 vocabulary words in this set of audio recordings for Biblical Hebrew. Now, what you're going to have to do to learn how to memorize large amounts of vocabulary in any language, particularly in Hebrew, is you're going to have to learn a mnemonic, a memory aid. You're going to hear the word, the vocabulary word, and then I'm going to give you the definition and a mnemonic or a memory aid to memorize that word. How it works is the memory aid or mnemonic is going to sound like the vocabulary word, and in your mind's eye, and this is the most important part, in your mind's eye, you're going to imagine, clearly see the picture in your mind of the mnemonic being attached to the vocabulary word. Now, the best way to learn this is by example. Now, when we start day one, and there are 28 days, and in 28 days, if you follow this program, you will have easily mastered over 500 biblical Hebrew words. In day one, the first word is Av. Av means father or ancestor. Now, here's the mnemonic. Imagine your father singing Ave Maria. Now, Ava sounds like Av. So you're going to picture your father singing in your mind's eye. Clearly see it. The amount of time isn't nearly as important as the clarity of the mental image. Imagine your father singing Ave Maria. So now the cue itself is Av. The vocabulary word itself will cue or prompt your memory to Ave Maria, and you're going to picture your father singing that, and that will help you to recall the word. Now, don't worry, the mnemonics are meant to be silly and absurd and out of the ordinary. Once you learn these words, the mnemonic or the memory aid itself will fade from your memory, and you will only remember the definition. So let's get started. Let's get started with day one. Our first vocabulary word is Av, meaning father or ancestor. Imagine your father singing Ave Maria. Av, father, ancestor. Imagine your father singing Ave Maria. Ach. Our second word is Ach, which means brother. Now picture your brother holding Bill the cat saying Ach. Ach means brother. Picture your brother holding Bill the cat saying Ach. Our next vocabulary word is akot. Akot, which is sister in Hebrew. Now imagine your sister holding a huge and very ugly coat. Akot. Imagine your sister holding a huge and very ugly coat. Ish. Ish is our next vocabulary word, which means man. Picture in your mind's eye a man as a fish. Ish. Picture a man as a huge fish. Ish is man. Isha. Isha is woman. Now, for this mnemonic, imagine a woman sawing with an E instead of a saw. Isha sounds like Esau. Now, you're going to note that this word ends with a feminine ending of kametz he, which is going to help you distinguish between ish as man. So there's a visual cue as well for this Hebrew word. Our next word is aim. Aim means mother in Hebrew. Picture your mother taking aim with an assault rifle. The Sarah reminds you of the aiming sights on a rifle because aim has the Sarah under the aleph. Aim. Aim means mother. Picture your mother taking aim with an assault rifle. Adam. Adam means man or humankind. Adam is a man. From Adam came all mankind or humankind. Adam, man, humankind. You know that Adam is a man, and from Adam came all mankind. Our next word is Elohim. Elohim is God in Hebrew. Your mnemonic is to imagine an El singing a hymn to God. Elohim sounds like Elohim, which means God in Hebrew. So imagine an El singing a hymn to God. Our next vocabulary word is Bane. Bane means son in Hebrew. Your mnemonic is to picture Ben or Bane, which is a poisonous plant, as your son. Bane means son in Hebrew. Picture Ben or Bane, which is a poisonous plant, as your son. Our next Hebrew word is bat. Bat is daughter in Hebrew. For your visual mnemonic, picture that your daughter is a bat, either a wing bat or a baseball bat. Bat means daughter in Hebrew. Now picture in your mind very clearly that your daughter is actually a winged bat or a baseball bat. Our next word is lave. Lave. Lave means heart in Hebrew. Now imagine having a heart with a lever attached to it. Lave and lever sound alike. So imagine a heart, which is the definition, with a lever on it in your mind's eye. Ear. Ear means city in Hebrew. Ear sounds like the English word ear, like the ear that helps you to hear. So picture a huge ear as a city, which is the definition. Ear is city in Hebrew. Picture now a huge ear as a city. Oaf. Oaf is bird or birds in Hebrew. Oaf sounds like oafs. So imagine flying oafs as birds. Our next word for day one is am. Am. Now am means people in Hebrew. Picture people as yams. Yams and am sound very similar. Now we don't need directly exact corresponding sound-alike words for our mnemonics. Something that sounds similar is enough to cue or prompt your memory. Am is people in Hebrew. Picture people as yams. The ayin looks like the arms of a person because am is spelled with the ayin to begin. Our next Hebrew word is kol. Kol. Kol means voice in Hebrew. Now, you're going to imagine for your mnemonic having a throat or a voice. Just equate your throat with voice. Imagine having a throat, your voice, made of coal. Coal and coal are correspondents in sound-alike words for Hebrew and English. Now also, imagine that you are coughing up coal or dust, because the cough, which this Hebrew word begins with, sounds like cough. This will help you distinguish other words that sound similar to coal. Coal is voice. Imagine having a throat made of coal, and you are coughing up coal or coal dust. Our next Hebrew word is rosh. Rosh. Rosh means head in Hebrew. So picture yourself having a head made of roast beef. Rosh and roast sound alike. So picture yourself having a head made of roast beef. Rosh means head in Hebrew. Shame. Shame means name in Hebrew. Shame sounds like same. So imagine yourself wearing a huge name tag that says same. The name tag, which is prompting your memory to name, and imagine that huge name tag saying, spelled out in large red letters, same, same. Shame means name in Hebrew. So imagine yourself wearing a huge name tag saying same. This ends day 1.